Okay, will it let me if I just do this? If I start streaming, will it... Are you alive? I don't know if it's alive. Wait, okay. Maybe it's alive. It might be alive. We might be fine. Oh my god, bruh. Hold on, I need to double check that this is actually alive because I am having the worst luck at the moment. Excuse me. Hold on. Why? What? Okay, no, it does look like... Okay, it does look like it's up. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, well, in that case, I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. Hold on. Okay, yeah, okay. Stream's good. Everything's fine. Everything's probably fine anyway. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna do art, and then I didn't really think this through very well. I was like, this was very last minute. Let me just, I need to grab this link really quick. Oh my goodness. I'm so good at streaming, I'm the best. This is embarrassing. I'm terrible at this. Okay. Well, I guess I have to decide something to draw because I didn't, like, I was just like, I'm gonna draw today, and then I didn't actually think it through. It's great. I'm sure there's like a million things, there's a million different things I'm sure I could work on. It's just which one of those million things should I work on? That's the issue here. This is great. This is a great way to start. Hello, Star Watched. I don't know why I said it like that. Hi. Welcome to whatever's happening right now. This is horrible. The very last minute, I'm so good at this. I was like, I gotta think of a drawing idea. And then yeah, I'm spinning the wheel right now, but like, maybe I should just do like the character doodles at this point. Hello, sailor. That's so funny. That's so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I might just like I don't know, I might do character doodles and just kind of mess around like that. Don't know what I'm doing here. This is absolute chaos. And then my wheel's like, you should work on music. That's not, this is not the type of art I'm here for. Also, it's silent. Maybe I should put my music on. Of course, I can't put freaking... Okay, yeah, I'll just do character doodles is what that's saying. Jump scared by John F. Kennedy. Hold on. Okay, let me open... Hi, Sable. You wanna say hi? Hello. Sable! My cat's here. She says hi. She's not actually, she just wants pets. Which is close enough to a hi as a cat will probably give. Most cats, anyway. Let me go ahead and crack open this... Why did you feel the need to... She's just putting her little paw in. Okay, word. Hi, with your big eyes. Yes, hello. Hello. She's purring. You're so cute. Okay, let me crack open these. She just keeps grabbing me by the shoulder. It's so funny. Okay. I don't know if my stream is caught up. I don't know, like, how far behind it is. I should probably check that. Probably fine anyway. Whoa. Okay, listen. I didn't ask for the... She just keeps grabbing me by the shoulder. This is, like, crazy. Why do you have to do this anytime I'm doing anything? Like, except when, like, it's actually appropriate. You always do it when I'm busy doing something. You're so silly. Okay. Let me see. I'll have to spin the big wheel. Okay, can you stop grabbing me by the sleeve now? Please? That's so funny. Right, music. Okay, hold on. I'm so not situated. I'm gonna put on my music. Like, in my discography so I don't get hashtag destroyed by copyright. Are you just gonna like keep pawing me? Like okay. I actually don't think that this playlist is. I'm gonna have to be careful and I'll like. Okay, hold on. I'll just put on my music library, and any time that something that's not allowed to play plays, I'm gonna skip ahead really fast. How could this go? This could go very poorly. It starts out with Sleep Token, that's great. I forgot there's so much low quality music in here, so that'll be funny. Honestly, why not? it's funny. I'll make it quiet so you don't have to hear it too loud. Hold on, might be. That's really funny, actually. Okay, where's my OCAU diddles? I'm gonna spin that. Yes, it's just. This is gonna be such a chaotic stream, honestly. I don't even know how long I'm gonna stream. Hi, Sables. Give you all the head scratches, yes. Now, why would you say that? Why would you have me? This is the worst stream ever, actually. I'm canceling it. Why does it immediately start with telling me to draw a chapel from astral alignments? This is the worst day of my life. This just that was a test. That was a test spin. I'm not taking that hashtag seriously, bro. You can do better than that. You could treat me better than that. I'm gonna give you a big pet, Sable, while I wait for my wheel to spin. The biggest pets. And now it says a character that I don't want to draw, actually. Mostly just not right now. Boo! Literally. Hi, Sables. I'm gonna give you the biggest pets. The biggest. Okay, don't fall. This is why I don't like you up here, because you've fallen off my piano like a million times. Okay. It's a boo! Tomato, tomato. Okay. Give me a number between 1 and 10. And that's how many times I'm gonna spin this blasted wheel before it actually gives me a result that is desirable. Oh, so you moved down over here. Okay, hi, Sable. Do you enjoy this? I can't tell if you liked that or not. I genuinely don't know. I have hashtag no idea. She's pawing me continuously. 5, alright. 5 spins, starting with our first. What does it have to say? This is a great stream. This is how chaotic my life is, like on a daily basis. This is how crazy it always is. And we start with. I actually don't know that I have a. Hold on. Okay, we got one. We got one. Hold on. This is crazy. You're gonna have to stare at these two for a bit while I. Actually. I don't even remember who I've drawn. Got our second spin coming in. We've got okay, number 1. I have to fix this really quick. Where is it? Am I blind? Am I a blind fool? Yes. Yes, I am. There we go. So I'm gonna fix that really quick. Third spin. This is like for luck, and then watch it like actually give me the most catastrophic result ever. It'd be really funny. One. Yeah, I think that's 3 at this point. Getting our 4th. Sable, you're gonna get tangled up in my tablet cord. How? I'm waiting to get nuked by another Sleep Token song in my playlist. This is great. Okay, that was 4, and now we have our... There it is! I knew it! I knew it was gonna happen! I I can't listen to Sleep Token. I'll get hashtag destroyed. My music wants me dead, bruh. Okay, final spin. Here we go. Let's see who we get. This is gonna be like absolutely terrible. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna stare at this choice and I'm gonna be like, well, you know what? I take it back. I'm not gonna stare at the choice horribly insulted or anything because actually it's not bad. But I do need to hide away the Crescent King really quick and then hide away Dean. Excuse me. And sneak on in this folder. And now I have to think I've drawn this guy before. Did not mean to open that. Okay. Well, this is about to be fun. Because I don't have a design. Wait, yes I do. Hold on. I do have a design actually. Hold on. I lied. I just have to go find it. It's not a very great concept of a design, but it's a design. Okay, and we're gonna take 10 years, of course, to load. It's awesome. Awesome sauce. And it should be right there. Yes, okay. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for this. Like, honestly, I didn't think this through. I'm so good at this game. The game of life, that is. Okay. Number one, I should... Okay, word. I have to be careful and listen to my music, because if I get too distracted, I'm gonna get destroyed by copyright, and I don't need that. I have to be careful. I do legally own Sleep Token stuff, but that's... doesn't matter. I'm not trying to get nuked either way, because it doesn't matter if it's legally or illegally owned. Copyright is copyright, and I could get hashtag destroyed, and I don't need that. I haven't actually thought about drawing this character before, I don't think. It's crazy. I could do a reveal, but then where's the fun in that? Honestly. Okay, maybe if I knew how to draw, this would probably help. Like half mute. Okay, actually, you know what? Let me take a moment. How is the volume of the music? Is it too quiet? Is it okay? Maybe I should look at my chat. Hashtag smart. There we go. Also, like, maybe move this down. Okay, it's good. Awesome. Day in the life of Sternavon is absolutely chaotic. Okay, I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know. I'll just do like a bust shot here, question mark. Just nothing too complicated because I don't know what I'm doing here. I've never drawn this character before in my life. And it's kind of scary and daunting. No idea how many people are in chat at the moment, but how have your days gone? Or, you know, how's your day been? I guess I should ask. Is the better way to ask it. Oh my god, this is the low quality version of the song, it's really funny. Let's see. How am I gonna go about drawing this hair? I think, honestly, it should be kind of... I think it should maybe be more a little bit. I feel like it's kind of right, actually. Maybe more like that. Hmm. That's better. Can we have a hint? Yes, you can have a hint. This is from one of my AUs, one of my more recent AUs. I haven't really worked too much on it. Let's play Hangman! I'll tell you what, it's from an AU- oh no, that might get- no, because if I say that, it's too specific, and then you'll be like, oh my god, no way. That's a good hint. It's from something that I've been- no, hold on. No, it's not from Lurking in Shadow. What's a good hint? What's a better hint than that? This is something you introduced me to. How about that? That's what this is an AU of. It's something that you introduced me to. I like how it's just playing low quality songs at the moment. It's really funny. Let's see, what's a good... Yeah, actually, I think that's fine. That could be a lot of things. It was something you introduced me to specifically in the last, like, 3 years. I have never drawn this guy before, it's crazy. I don't even have, like, a good idea with what I'm doing with this. I just know I'm doing. I think I've drawn 2 or 3 characters from this AU. One was for a character, one of those, like, draw your character, like, draw your AU or something. And I was like, what the heck, sure. Did a doodle page for one of the characters, and then another one of the characters is actually in here. You also can just, like, look to the right, because all my stuff is named here, which is really funny. Got all my, like, all the names of all the projects I have right on my side thing. So if you just take a look, I mean, if you don't know by name, that's a different thing, but... Okay, I have to think. I think maybe something like this. Yeah, I think that's good. Looked left. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, if you don't know, that's a different story. I know there's some stories of mine that you know by name, which is not really helpful because I have like a million, and I have like a bunch of OCs as well. I think I'm gonna do a little... feels appropriate. Oh, I know what the AU is for, but you don't know what it is. Interesting. I don't think I've talked too much about it. If I have, that would be kind of crazy. Because, like, I've thought... Like, I have very... I don't want to say vague. I have a few ideas for what I wanted to do with this. You did? That's cool. I didn't actually know that they had those. It's been like way too long since I've played. Okay. I don't even know how long it's been since I've played Stardew. It's been like... It's been way too long. Did we play in the past, like, year or two? Like, I cannot remember for the life of me. Because I feel like I played semi-recently, but not, like, for a long period of time. Dang. It's crazy. I feel like I need to fix this a little. Whoa. Hold on. No, too much. And then I saved it. I'm so awesome at this. I completely understand what I'm doing. Hashtag goated at drawing, by the way. I think now I just need to fix Mr. Dean jump scare. Okay, let me just wait. Neck, I need to fix neck. I know what I'm doing. Clearly. Wait, hold on. I lied. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks a little better. Now to think of an expression. He's silly. We gotta hashtag smile. Or maybe we :3 this guy. No, that looks awful. I lied. Actually, that might not be. Eyes tend to be more important than expression. Dang smirk. I think this is a little too tilted like the towers. No, why did you do that? Uh-huh. I'm so hecking scared. I feel like I'm being far too quiet because I'm locked in. Yeah, scariest song ever comes on. Hmm. Not really sure what to do. Scariest song ever. Oh yeah, how is my volume, myself? Am I speaking okay? Is my voice loud enough? Bro. You know, I know life and fate are scary, but I want to be legendary. And the song registers. Okay, good, good. That's good even. He's so small in this page. Just a little guy. No. I see. Okay, well... if you'd like to... Thank you. Leave that the way it is. This is the first time I've ever drawn him before. Okay. We're gonna cast a vote. Do I doodle the other character for this page, or do I color him? My wheel just... okay. It's fine, I can find where I was very easily. Finish the page. What? As in color him? Or as in help? Well, I would agree with Star Watched if I knew what Star Watched was saying. Finish as in color him or as in draw the other character? And then color both. These songs are so funny, low quality, oh my god. Finish the page. I agree with Star Watched. Wow. If Star Watched could give me a little bit of clarity, that would be nice. Okay, draw the other character. Alright, spinning this wheel again then. I'll do name reveals after. I'll leave him up. I don't know who this could land on. There's way too many characters for me to ever be able to know. Is it going to be somebody I want to draw? Is it going to be somebody I don't want to draw? There's only one way to find out. Oh, that's actually a character I've drawn before, but it's been a while. It's interesting. Why did you give me a Hootie voice? I don't know. This is crazy. I haven't drawn this character in 10 million years. But I actually do have a reference for this character. So, you guys are gonna get a reveal of that. It's just, you know, if I could find it. Where is he? Where's the fellow? Where's the dude? Where's the guy? There he is. There they are. Woohoo! Okay, cool. Don't know if I should draw their fire hair or their freaking normal hair. The stream's like 30 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging, why it's that far behind. If I did know why, that would be awesome, but I don't know. Don't know why. Revealing my woke character. It's crazy. Okay. Now, I just gotta decide. Guy I haven't drawn in 10 million years. We're gonna learn quickly that I don't know what I'm doing. Will the next song be Sleep Token and Get Me Destroyed? Let's find out. Soon, anyway. We'll find out. I'm sorry, did I call myself woke on stream? That's crazy. I might have. It's funny. I'm gonna move this a little bit. I guess you'd have to assume I'm woke, considering that my pronouns are in my YouTube bio. Okay. If only I knew how arms worked. Wouldn't that just be great? Today we learned that I don't know how to draw. That was awful, actually. I can do better than that. Peak wokeness has yet to be achieved. You don't have blue hair? Okay, listen, pal. I've wanted my hair to be blue for... how many years? Probably since like the 5th grade, dude. Since I was 10, I wanted blue in my hair. You know what I never have had? Blue in my hair. And I'm sad about it. That's the next goal, is to have blue hair. Not entirely, though. I don't like the concept of dyeing my hair fully one color, simply because I don't know, it feels like a lot of work to care for. So I just prefer the tips. Then let's dye. Well, my hair is a little too short for that right now. We'll have to do that next time I need a haircut. But this is back when I did noses like all the same way. We're gonna spice things up here. I'm gonna decide a random nose type. Okay. Doesn't actually matter how I do this. Okay, well, it matters a little if I'm not smart about it. Hello. Sorry if I do not glance much at chat. I'm kind of locked in when I draw. Same concept if I'm not speaking, it's pretty much the same deal. Let's see. Okay, what do we think? Should I give them their fire hair or should I give them their normal hair? Oh yeah, we have to do... need to fix their ear. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. I haven't drawn ears like this in a bit. It's been a hot minute. Okay, we're gonna... excuse you. Alright, then we have Marlon, thanks. It's great. Word. Drawing buddies. I feel like this is not sharp enough for the style I usually do for these. I'm gonna... just a little bit. That's kind of better. Okay. I feel like yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'll do their normal hair as opposed to the fire hair. Especially with what I have in mind, which I would like to execute right now. I'm about to learn very quickly that I don't actually know how to draw birds. I used to draw animals all the time. It is not a thing I do much anymore. Let me see. It's crazy, because I went from, like, only drawing animals for most of my life, and now I only pretty much, like, well, I guess not only, but, like, I mostly draw humans. And very occasionally do I draw animals. I think that's Marbury's theme. Oh yeah, it's Marbury's theme. I miss you, Marbury. The one that always jump scares Cal. Is funny, a little bit. Well, sort of. That was actually terrifying. That was a terrifying incident. I think that's good. No, I just need to draw him. Alright. Back in the day when I was going crazy with pronouns. Gotta use all the neos, I said. Isn't a bad thing, but not really aligned to my actual vision, unfortunately. Do I even know what I'm doing here? The answer is no. Not at all. I think that's probably... Boy, what happened to you? I don't really remember their story. It's been like 3 years. All I know is that they're a bard. It's the only hint I have. Did I have a definitive story for them at one point? I'm sure I do. I'm sure I actually have it written down somewhere. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. Probably don't want to draw that outfit. This is their standard. It's really crazy seeing the art improvement just in like the past few years. Because this is from like 2023 or 2022. Yeah, 2022. This is like 3 years ago. This is when I drew this. And now, doing so again a million years later. Think. Hold on. There we go. His arm hashtag doesn't look right. I have to fix that really quick. Maybe if I knew how to be on the right layer. Is this the low quality version? Yeah, it is. Can I do a sketch of your OC? Yes, of course. Oh my god, let me just ram into my... If you would like to, feel free. Clean that up a little bit more. Let's see. Alright, that should be good there. suddenly I am hearing like non-stop about performative males, and I'm like, where did this come from? Why is it suddenly everywhere? Okay. Now I'll focus on coloring this guy really quick. So I'm gonna put that all in the same layer. Literally, I just... I don't know why suddenly I'm hearing all about performative males. I watched Funky Frogbait's video on it because it kept appearing on my feed, and I was like, you know what, I might as well watch it, why not? And then it just, like, it was everywhere. Now I just keep hearing about it, and I'm like, bro, why? Why am I hearing about this now, and why is it following me around? Maybe darker than that. And that's the caretaker. Get out of here. And that's the puppet. Who am I to argue, I guess? It's either I risk getting nuked or I risk getting jump scared by Eli Tillin. No in between. Oh shoot, I should remove this guy off the wheel really quick before I forget. Right there. I wish I had any interesting things to talk about because I'm just like sitting here drawing and I'm like, I feel like I'm too quiet. Don't really know if that's entertaining in any way. Weren't you like suffering earlier though, to be fair? I don't know if you're still suffering, but I'm like, you were not having a good time earlier, so. That is actually based. If I could have coffee, I probably would. I know we have hot cocoa, but like... We have hot cocoa. My equivalent to coffee. I need to catch up to chat 1 second. Almost 12 p.m. there, and hello, welcome. I don't really do this often. I was supposed to be doing it like I was supposed to be streaming every weekend, or every other weekend, just kind of dependent on my mood. And then my computer, my laptop, decided it was not gonna have it. So I stopped streaming as a result, and also stopped recording videos. Because it was beating up my laptop too much. I was like, okay, this is just not gonna work out for now. But I have a new computer, and therefore I can stream again, which is nice. It would be nicer if it wasn't so chaotic, I think. But no, I am an entity of chaos at this point, and I never know what's gonna happen. But also, this is basically just like... These are just kind of like little doodles. Like, I just kind of do this for these, kind of. I will use, like, kind of harder brushes for, like, actual other art. Let me see. Like, some of the recent stuff I've been doing, you can see that I actually do use, like, actual proper, like, line art and harder colors. It's just kind of like, these are for fun. So I just kind of... I don't know, it's just kind of messing around and experimenting, honestly. It's not like anything serious. Either way, I mean, it doesn't really change the end result, in my opinion. Some of it just looks cleaner and some of it just looks a little messier. Art is still art. It's also been kind of like a mindset of mine. For a long time I would only pretty much do like line art and colors that were clean. And I was like, it has to be perfect. If it's not like this, it's not perfect. In my eyes. And I had to kind of overcome that mindset because I was like, I don't always have the energy to do line art and put in all that effort. So I might as well just kind of like let myself be. And sometimes the sketch actually comes out better than the line art. Just because of the way the lines are a little bit more free form. So it kind of looks a little nicer sometimes, actually, as an end result. It just kind of depends either way. And it kind of depends on the kind of art I'm doing. If I'm taking it seriously and like it has an actual purpose, like a reference, for example, those are always going to be a little bit cleaner. And let me see, what's a good reference? I'll give this one, Crescent King. I prefer doing clean lines for references and stuff like that, and like actual serious, like more serious art that I have will also have clean lines. Let me see. Like this one of Chase. It's a little bit older. It's actually from last month, but it's her outdated design a little bit. But like I'll do cleaner lines and like actual proper colors. I feel like I don't have any really big pieces from lately. Do I have anything that might be a little bit better? Let me see. I feel like I don't have much. That's shocking. I feel like I have drawn some... I guess this page also kind of counts. This wasn't actually supposed to be super serious, but then I forgot that I don't usually line for these pages, so I line for this page in particular. So it looks a lot nicer than the other ones that I've been doing in comparison. Let me see, there's one for Olivia and Estrella right here. These are usually messier as well. Yeah, thank you! Yeah, but it's just, it just kind of depends, because like sometimes if I don't want to put like too much energy into it, but I still want it to like have color and be at least somewhat nice looking, I will do like this kind of sketchy style. And the result kind of varies. It could be kind of messy, but it could also be, you know, it could come out fine. So I just kind of learned to roll with it, roll with the punches, and if it looks nice, it looks nice. And I think it kind of I don't know, it just varies, and it also just varies from day to day and from drawing to drawing. If I know what I'm doing, then it's probably gonna come out a little better than if I didn't know and I just kind of like hopped in without a clue. I have so many work in progress drawings that I need to do. One of the, let me see. There's one that I'm gonna be posting a speed paint for when I eventually finish it. I've been taking it piece by piece because it's a big piece. But we've got this one. This is next on my Lurking in Shadow speed paints. Let me see, what other stuff do I have? The other ones in comparison you can see, there's the first one, that's Zachary. And then you have, once again, we have Jack over here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, the end result is awesome. This is kind of like challenging myself to be a little more experimental with backgrounds and stuff. It's also good for me because if I do end up turning Lurking in Shadow into an animated series like I'd like to do, this is very good background practice for me. I need to familiarize myself with drawing backgrounds and maybe work on some background concepts. I don't really know that I have much with backgrounds. Like, I've been trying to... This is actually not how this looks at the current moment. Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about this. If I open up the actual file, right now we've got some colors going on. I still haven't finished it. I got these three to draw. So there's another background. I can actually... If I move Dr. Rice. And his glowing eyes. The light in his eyes. It's a little bit of a background here. This is not quite exactly how I picture it. It's a little bit... Like, the cage is a little bit darker. It's a little bit more firm. But it works for the piece for now. Let me see. Let me close these so I don't have a million things open. Let's see. What's another? I can't really show that one. I can show this one. This is another kind of... This is a very common background I draw, though. Oh, that's the owl house. I'm gonna move that. That's great. That's a great song to come on right now. You put the light back in his eyes. This is a great song to come on as soon as I open this drawing. It's really funny. Let's see. That reminds me, actually, if I want to talk about these backgrounds, because I actually have been doing some background work with Lurking in Shadow, or the Listober as I call it. We've got... You can't really see a background here, but he is on a boat. If I... Actually, I might be able to lighten it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me use my ancient technique, which is not actually ancient or secret. Hold on. I'm gonna have to flashbang you. I'm very sorry. Just, you can kind of see it a little bit better now. But there is the makings of a boat behind him that he is in. Let's see, what are some others? This is another one. Not too much of a background here. This is just an alleyway for the most part. Yeah, I really did good with the perspective in this one with Sam. It's very good. I don't know what I was cooking that day. There's this one. There's not a background here, it's mostly just character focused. But it is very good at that, so it's fine. Let's see. No background and chases. And of course, yes, this one does count. Don't know what I was cooking for this day, but it's very solid. This is a solid drawing. This was my speed paint for last month. A very short one, but it works. Let's see, what other ones have backgrounds? It's not a very complicated background. A lot of these actually don't have backgrounds. That one I can't show, it's kind of gory. I don't want to destroy people. This one kind of has a little bit of a background. It's not really complicated though. It's just the little mask making area for the mask maker, which is the Stormstalker. Let's see. Do I have any other works with... Okay, that's... Why are so many of these just not able to be shown on stream? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. This one has a decent background. It's not great, because I'm not very good at drawing the ocean, I feel like, somehow. Okay, let's not No, come back, Evan. I ruined everything. Let me see. Now I'm just going through like old art and seeing how much background work I've done, which is not a lot. It's kind of sad. Let's see. I can't show that. It's also not finished anyway. I guess this kind of counts. This is based off Wasteland Baby by Hosier. Did kind of alter it a little bit to fit the themes of Lurking in Shadow, of course. Let's see, what else? I guess that one technically also has perspective. This one doesn't have great perspective, but there's that. It's Lightfinder, it's Mason and Lori. Then we have this one. You can kind of see the background, but it's a little bit too dark, and they kind of take up the space anyway. Lo-Fi in Shadows cover shows you a close-up of Jack's main desk, where he does most of his work. The one with Eli and Jay with that floating guy? Yeah, Monty's theme is playing. Let's see. That's really funny. Why does that one have a background? Like, it's not, like, super okay, actually, there's a scene from A Future Outside as well. Not super complicated. Another view of, Rice's room. Let's see. I did just see something and I forgot what it was. This, funnily enough, has some sort of background. It's the Hunters Network training grounds. You can see that. Do I have any more? It's not really complicated. Not really. Of course, okay. And also doesn't have a background. This is, I'll just show this one because it's also funny. It's not much of a background, but this is a canon event in Lurking in Shadow, which is funny. It's like, we're gonna need a boat, a bigger boat, but it's not actually what it said. Okay, let me just go ahead and close these. Decided to open a million things to show off my backgrounds. There is actually one more background I do want to talk about briefly, and it's one that I painted quite a bit ago. It is not for Lurking in Shadow, and is actually... Where is it actually? I think it's here. Yes. This background here I really like. I don't really paint much, and I don't think it came out like super amazing, but I do like this one. It does its job, I think. And these are... You got Nathaniel here, and then that's IJ. Strange little bug creature. I say little, but she's obviously giant. That is not a small little bug creature. It's a big bug creature. She's awesome. I love her. Yeah, this is like one of my... I don't paint that much, but I did like how this came out. The background in particular is very nice. I should get back to coloring before I forget. Ah yes, my random Metopia music that is included. That's the image you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, I figured that's what you were talking about, which is really funny. Word. Internet Archives is a godsend. Interesting. I'd like to look at it sometime. I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's usually I'm actually very self-conscious about it and how loud my tablet is, but there we go. Something else. Sleep token keeps jump scaring me. And other things. But mostly sleep token. Not come out as I wanted to do. It's a little bit better. Not perfect, doesn't need to be. That does have me worried though. I wonder if you can hear the dogs in the background. How long have I been streaming for? Like an hour? So it took 10 million years to get it set up because I had no idea what I was doing. For some reason. Now finish off with some light in the eyes. It's a very interesting thing that I do with light in the eyes, particularly... Number one, I typically make the light in the eyes the opposite color of the eye color. Why I do that, I don't know. It's just a fun little thing I do. And then another thing. Sometimes I don't give characters light in their eyes. And this is either because one, I just... Hold on, I'm gonna put this there. It either has to do with the character being kind of like emotionally numb or closed off. That's usually a reason I won't give characters light in their eyes. Kind of showing that they're kind of like dead or closed off. Or, the other reason is they're just like genuinely unempathetic or unfeeling. Or you take it away. Okay, listen. He wasn't there for it to light up his eyes anymore. That's the only reason I took it away. Give Rice back his light. Okay, you know what? If you look at Rice in every drawing he's in, which is not many, hold on. He has light in his eyes here. Okay. Okay, you know what? The only instance where he doesn't, like just straight up doesn't, or wouldn't, is here. You know, because he's a ghost. Otherwise, yes, he does have light in his eyes here. He's okay right now. He's looking after his children right now. His robot child and his mouse child and his adopted child, question mark, Irina. It's not taken away! Look. Look at it very clearly, it's there. It's okay, he's okay. It's back now. Yes, indeed. It's not what I meant to do. Okay, alright, and enjoy your coffee. I would actually love to go for some hot cocoa right now. Some hot cocoa would hit. Actually, it might hit a bit too much, it's kind of hot in my room. Okay, where did suddenly Howard in Wonderland hours for my music? I want to darken this canvas a little bit. For the sake of my eyes, I feel like it's a little bit too bright. There we go, it's a little better. Okay, there we go. And okay, it really is just Howard in Wonderland hours, I guess. It's 3 songs in a row. Is this the low quality version? Might be. Yeah, it is. That's really funny. Okay. Explains a lot. Actually, hold on. There we go. And welcome back. Yeah, the low quality version of One Final Trip. It's awesome. See if I can. Then if I do something awful here, by awful I mean it's not actually, wait. Actually, no. I kind of blend it. Not blend it. I might need to blur it a little bit. I wonder what the texture blender looks like actually. Uh-huh, interesting. Also interesting, these are very interesting. I see. Uh-huh. I'm just learning. I don't really mess with a lot of these. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that to a blur. And get back to coloring Phoenix. Let's see. If you'd like, let me see, what is actually the best? Let's see, you could send it to me through Discord, same user, Sternavon. You can also through Tumblr or Twitter, same user as well in both of those places. I technically do have an Instagram, but I do not use it anymore. Or at least I very rarely check on it. So any of those places if you'd like to send it, those are all fine. I will probably see it fastest through Discord though. Oh no. Get out of your sleep token. Sleep token trying to nuke me again. And I hear somebody's alarm going off. If you do want to send it to me through my Discord, you will have to friend me, because I think I have message requests off. I typically do just because I don't really like getting... Yeah, provider came on for a second. I don't really answer the messages unless I know who it is for sure, so it's a little bit on me, but also I like worry about scammers and stuff, and so I just kind of like don't usually answer unless I'm getting a friend request and I know who it is, or at least the intention. Oh, mom's doing her nails. Okay, understood. I was like, what's this mysterious timer? I think my ask box on Tumblr should be open, so if you have Tumblr, you should be able to send it through there. I think you can send images through there. It's been a long time since I've done so, so I don't know. Whatever is easiest for you of those three. I feel like maybe I feel like I don't have any other things that I actively use. I do also have an art fight, and I also have a toy house. I thought about joining the art fight server, but I was like, I have a feeling that's gonna be so many people and I will not be able to keep up with that. So I just haven't joined at this point. Yeah, you should be able to if you want to friend me, that's fine. Like, I don't have any problem with that. What was that noise? That was a very loud bang. Okay. Let me see. There we go, I accepted your friend request. I feel like I might be hearing the screams of the damned. I just like, I'm not sure if I'm hearing right through my mic or what. I think I'm going crazy actually, maybe. It's potential. Is it still thundering outside? I don't think it is. Oh my goodness! This is awesome! I love this! Hold on, I wonder if... Do you mind if I show it on stream? I might be able to. Awesome, okay, 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. One second. If I open my OBS, I should have an... Hold on. I have an image thing that I can use. Maybe if I was smart, actually. Oh my gosh, it's so zoomed in. Hold on, 1 second, I gotta fix this. It always does this with Windows, I don't know why. 1 second. Look at this, this is beautiful. Okay, or I could put my stream, you know what? That's great. So good at this, I'm so good at this. Look at this! I'm trying to- I'm slowly getting it in frame. There we go. This is awesome. I love this. This is so beautiful. Your art style is so cool. I love it. Right? That's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. I'm gonna treasure this forever. This is so pretty. It's such a good art style. I love this. I feel like I'm gonna say that a million times. It's wonderful. My goodness. I love it so much. I'm gonna- I need to like frame this on my wall. Metaphorically, but... Thank you so much for drawing them. That's so nice of you. I love this. Okay, I'm gonna take it off just so you guys can see me color again, but oh my goodness. I'm so flattered. I love it. No, literally, well, hold on, you know what, yes. Just accidentally got off my stream on my phone. I could not read my chat. Okay, mostly on Blue Sky. Give me 1 second. I do actually have a Blue Sky. I don't use it very often, but I do have one. Let's see. Okay, awesome. I am following you now. If you'd like more, let me see. One of the stories that I'm working on has plenty that you could draw. Oh, that's jump scare. There we go. That's something else. Let's see. I have quite a few my story that I'm working on currently the most is Lurking in Shadow. We've got quite a cast here. Showing on the doodle pages I have for the characters. If I could maybe click, that'd help. Got quite a few options here, is what you're saying. There's a lot of designs to choose from. This one's kind of outdated. The rest of these should be okay. All of these are options. These are like the best references that I have for these characters, I guess. Not the best, but these are a bunch. I have all these options. There's a lot. Yeah, I have so many characters, like, there's so much to work off. We've got, this is Zachary, I showed him earlier. There's Warren, the Crescent King, who's not necessarily an OC, he's more, an AU character. Originally from The House in the Ocean, which is an analog horror one-off video. We've got Reese. There's Hayes, which he has 2 pages. Which just his current fit, and then his old fit. There's Mina. There's Marlon. Lauren. Yeah, there's so many here. Jay's fit is pretty outdated. I actually did a redesign actually last night. There's Jack. Hatchet is also technically AU. Of Little Lanky from House in the Ocean as well. Evan. My mouse could stop fading out of existence. We got Chase, also AU, also from House in the Ocean. Marbury, who is also from House in the Ocean. This is just a... Very specifically, this design is quite different, because he doesn't actually canonically really have one. And somehow I got lost. Okay, I'm gonna close some of these. Okay, bye guys. Goodbye to all of you. So I can actually see what I'm doing again. You did not want to go away. Oh, Marbury moved to the very back. Estrella's design is also a little bit outdated. She usually wears a corset as opposed to suspenders. And there's Adam. Lauren! Okay, let me go ahead and put that back up for you. Lauren is kind of one of the main characters of Lurking in Shadow. He kind of plays a big role. Uh, he's one of the two-ish, I want to say two-ish main characters, because it kind of, the attention is kind of split between Lauren and Jay. I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'll be back in like a couple minutes. Okay, and I come back to this. Crazy. Okay. I have returned. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this really quick. It's a work in progress. Oh my god, it's Eunice. Okay, word. Alright. Now we shall return to drawing. Before I forget. Thank you. Low quality, oh my god. It's killing me. There we go, there's those two. Go ahead and save this. Now the question is, do I want to do a couple more? Shall I do a couple more? How ya felon? Felon? I'm not really a felon, okay? Sorry, that was a horrible joke. There were supposed to be 2 E's. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, I guess. Feline. Yes. I might as well do a couple more. Couldn't hurt. Probably. I hope it wouldn't. I guess it depends on who it gives me. Because if it gives me something that's embarrassing from my past, it'll be a different story. Let's go ahead and move these 2. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, actually, that's... This I will have to... I'm gonna... Actually, I don't want to rename that yet. Oh my god, I have to remember how to draw this guy. I don't even think I have a design for him. I don't. I've drawn the guy once. And that was for like the stupidest post ever. But I'm gonna try and because I don't have to necessarily mask him, so I might just not. Let me see. Okay, let me think. Let me try to actually let me pull up a reference for myself. That I will not show you guys, just because I'm gatekeeping really quick. Just for a second, I'm gatekeeping because I only have one art piece of this guy and it's really funny. You know, maybe if I could find it, if I could remember where it is. Wait. There it is. The only drawing in the world I have, and it's this one. This is not a very good reference, I feel. This doesn't really help me. Do I dare come up with like a face reveal design for this guy is the real question. It's either he wears a mask or I face reveal him. It's not what I meant to do. I'm making a tough decision right now. Well, I guess I'll have to start with the base either way, so I just need to... let me think. what do I want to do? About to take the name of this AU seriously, apparently. Maybe. Maybe if I knew how to draw. Hold on. I have to think perspective really quick. Okay. We're gonna do another one of these. Do I know how to draw hands? No, guys. No, I don't. I don't know how to draw hands at all. Hello, Mason. That's crazy. I have no idea how to draw hands at all. If I knew how to draw hands, that'd be crazy. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. We're doing another crazy perspective, I guess. I'm not gonna be too serious about this one though. Try to cut it in half. Ow, my bones. I don't know how to draw this guy. I think I'm gonna have to... Like, I was like, I don't know, I don't have a design, and then just immediately threw it out. Okay. Just need to, like... Actually, let's do this. Maybe I want to leave this, actually. Hold on. I think we're gonna discard that. We're actually gonna do... Okay. Let me do... something a little bit... If only I remember how to draw. There we go. Maybe something more like this. You wouldn't, because I've never drawn this character before. Just to be clear, I've never drawn this person before at all. Okay, I've drawn them once. But I haven't... You should join and draw. Yes, absolutely. Would be fire. But yeah, no, you wouldn't know who this is, because I've never drawn... this especially this AU, I've never drawn this AU before either. I feel like I'm still doing this wrong. It's fine though, we'll leave it. Okay, or I could zoom out. Just not what I wanted. You should draw Blake! Yes, you should. That'd be kind of awesome. I might do like light. Don't know what color I associate with this character and it's throwing me off. Usually you have a color association for people. Yeah, okay, so you think green? Because I selected it, or because it just reminds you of green? That's princely. Like a sage green. You're gonna have to remind me what sage green is. Actually, I can just look it up. Yeah, it's princely. I spelled green wrong. I'm so good at life. Sage. So like, I don't know, is that sage green? Green for Shrek. And that's Perseus. I don't know if that's the shade of green you're talking about. Okay, let me just smack my tablet. I'm so good at life. Okay, awesome. I just need it for the dialogue really quick. Also, why are you tiny, actually? You're just like kind of small on this canvas. I didn't even realize it. Well, I guess he can be a little bit bigger. Okay, I did not ask to tilt him like the towers. There we go, it's a bit better. But I do need some space for his dialogue, so I do need him to be a little bit down here. crazy because I have like basically only concepts for this AU, but I have this dialogue thought in my head. This is so hard to see on this canvas though, I'm gonna have to darken it. I'm gonna go even darker, this canvas. It also kind of does help my eyes a little. Frightening. And then I'll doodle the other character, whoever that's gonna be, we're gonna find out. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Hi, Princely. Hi. Oh. Okay, in that case. Really crazy that I pulled up the one reference image I have of this guy and then I didn't use it. Okay. Who am I drawing? That's right. I also only have one reference of this person. And it's tiny. Oh my god, bruh. I'm trying to think of how I want to draw this character. I need to skip this one. Whoopsies. I obviously played all the way through, so... Oops. Well, once again, legally own that. Okay, what do I want to do for this? Maybe if I stare at her long enough, I'll get an idea. I'm getting sad thinking about it now. Okay, it's fine. Alas. Hi, Princely. Hi. What you doing? For reference, Princely is my cat, for those of you who don't know. Well, one of my cats. What are you doing, silly? What are you doing? You're a happy kitty. Yes, you are. Look at you. Big smile. This is the cat. I've never seen a cat smiling as much as Princely does. I swear he's always smiling. So precious. Don't you try. You're gonna fall. Don't. No. I don't want you to fall, Princely. Okay. You goob. Are you getting mad at me? What? Did you just try to grab my hand? I must continue no, you cannot climb on my desk. Don't even think about it. No, no, no sleep token. Wrong. That's not where my reference is. Yay! You should show me. I haven't- I've literally- I don't even know that I know what Father Blake looks like. Oh my god, she's aura farming. Speaking of aura farming, this song. No, the aura farming is killed by the fact that it's low quality. Frick. Moved up direction. On my way. On my way. Interesting. I love the sparklies around him. I think that's great. Or not around him, but around his name. It gives him the energy like he's serving. He's just a dude. Yeah. A dude who's serving. Yeah, serving the Lord. It's true. Just like Monty. Father Cliff to be serving the Lord too. Oh! That's frightening. Why did that song come on? I'm so hecking scared. You should draw Iris. Dude, she and her brother Aura farm. It's all they know. It's in their genes. Why is she goated? I have to think of a thing. Frick. I have to follow in Cecilia's footsteps. I don't even think that she has a name. And I don't think I have a name associated with her yet. I have to brainstorm one really quick. Let's see. Princely, help me out here. What should her alias be? Do you know? Danny? My god, it's Danny's theme. Princely doesn't have the answer for me, he just wants pets. Sigh. What the flip? Should I? I also miss Danny. Oh, frick. Okay. I'm trying to think of a name that'll work. Hmm. Yeah, this website's blinding me. Okay, I might need your help with this. What... What does the world remind you of? Like, specifically... Like the tarot card. Obviously, I know I know, like, it means... completion. I need, like, a name that, like, references the card, because, like, Cecilia, for example, is Lady Luna. So I need a name kind of like that, like an alias. I'm kind of feeling either harmony or unity, but I'm debating between the, like, because you know it's Lady Luna, for example. I'm debating between, like, Madam or Sister. So either Sister Harmony or Sister Unity. Or Madam Harmony or Madam Unity. This is important. But I don't know which is better. Hashtag debating. Madame. Madam. Sister is giving none, yeah. Madam Harmony or Madam Unity? What do you think, Princely? Harmony or Unity? What do you think? Oh, he wants my drawing or my tablet pen. He's just watching it. Boop. You got booped. We're in a tie between Madam Harmony. That was an awful M. Harmony or Madame Unity. That was terrible writing. I'm very sorry. It was just kind of quick. Who wins? Cast your votes now. / joke. Madam Harmony or Madam Unity? Princely doesn't want to decide. He just wants my drawing tablet pen. Huh. If I offer it to you, what will you do? Here. What shall you do with this tablet pen? He's gonna give it a sniff. That's it. That's all he had to say about that. You don't seem very thrilled with the fact I just attempted to pet you. I'm very sorry. I thought that's what you wanted. I think I might prefer. What do I prefer? Unity, harmony is balance. Unity is keeping things together. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm leaning towards unity. I just gotta write a thing now. Oh, yay, awesome. I'm very excited to see it. Okie dokie. Why was that T so small? In comparison to everything else. Welcome back. No, sleep token. You can't. I also know. I totally forgot. I spaced. Oh, let's see. Who are you? Nobody invited you. Get out. There's a lot of green on this page. Wait, she's goated. Okay, now I get to color. Yay! Excuse me, my queen. I have to move over to this guy. Oh, I am on the line art. I mean the sketch, whatever. Same difference at this point. Word. Okay. Can't wait to see it, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, my hands are cramping. Taking the coloring game hashtag too seriously. Alright, let me take a look at this on my way. Oh my god, this is so good! Oh! This is so peak! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Hold on, I have to put this on stream. This is so good. Hold on 1 second. Oh my goodness. Let's see if it'll. Hold on, I gotta. Look at this. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is so good. I don't have words. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is so, it's, oh, this is so good at characterizing him too. This is beautiful. I don't think I can say it enough. Oh my goodness. This has been a blessing on my day. Both this and Phoenix. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. It's just, it's remarkable. It's I'm becoming like a refined gentleman. It's remarkable. I don't have words, and so I revert to old man, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna cherish this for the rest of my days. This is so awesome. I'm like that one meme. I've looked at this for 5 hours now. It's beautiful. That's how I feel about this. Oh, this is so wonderful. Do you mind if I, like, use that as my icon on Discord? Because, like... if you don't mind, I would like to, because I love it so much. Alright, alright. Yeah. It's pretty late. Thank you so much once again. Okay. I'm gonna do that after this stream. Once I finish with these characters, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for drawing these for me. These are so pretty, and I'm very thankful. Bye! Have a good night! Oh my goodness. I'm so astounded. I accidentally just turned it off. That is not what I meant to do. That's so awesome. That was so kind. I honestly don't have words. Just gonna have to fuse that, I think. Oh, it's gonna that's I don't know, that was so nice. I know! He has such good art. I love that. It's... art's so good. Bro can't even spell. Yeah. I can't even speak. Like, there's such beauty in art that I just, like, I just stop functioning. I become... I just become a mess. It was... I think I need to darken this, but I mean... honestly, just, like, to randomly come onto my stream and then be such a wonderful person and, you know, just kind of, like, draw. Just because. Even though it wasn't necessary at all. Didn't have to, just... that was so nice. Oh! Yeah, I'd like to check that out. I'm very curious. I followed his blue sky, but I didn't really look too much just because I'm in the middle of drawing. But I'm definitely gonna look at it later and see. Oh, that was just so nice. Little interactions like that just make my day. I wish that I wish that I had that kind of energy where I could just like go and like watch other streamers or other artists and like have, or like just like see them like out in the wild and be like, yo, can I just draw your character? Like, I wish I had that kind of energy to do that. I feel awful that I can't. Like, I'm so focused on my own projects and works, and I'm, you know, it's really sad because I want to be able to draw other people's characters, and like I can every once in a while, but it's so hard most of the time, which is why I usually don't take commissions, because like I know that I'm gonna take forever, and I don't want to do that to people. Like it's mostly been okay just because it's been friends, but like, and I did get them done, but still, it makes me feel guilty because I don't, like, I want to be able to draw people and people's characters, and just not having the energy is awful, and I wish that I did. Conclusion, I wish I had more energy. Just not having energy all the time is bogus. Like, I have energy and I can use it, it's just, I am very sorry if you can hear the cats in the litter box. Yeah, I mean, I have the energy, but I don't have enough to do like anything pretty much, so it's tiring not, somehow it's tiring not having energy. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, that's how I feel. Like, I am like genuinely like, I if I had energy to do what I wanted, number one, I would be doing everything that this is low quality. I would be doing the things that I want to do if I had the energy, but unfortunately I don't. 99% of the time I don't have the energy to do much. I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the night. That's crazy. I don't know, really, stuff like that, and I know this sounds kind of dramatic, I mean, it probably kind of is, but like, it's little interactions like that that kind of give me faith in humanity, and just like, those little things matter so much, and they show the good in people and how genuine and kind they are, and like, I don't know, it's something to respect, and it's really nice to see. I mean, it's nice to see even when it's not you, and I don't know, like, I'm not like just saying this because like, wow, this happened to me and that's awesome. It's genuinely being able to see that kind of behavior, seeing people just go out of their way, it's so nice to see. It's very refreshing, and that's the kind of stuff that gives me hope. Especially, like, in this time where AI art is, like, or just AI in general is just overrunning everything, and it feels like even Disney with, you know, with their AI implementation into Disney Plus, like, yeah. In conclusion, people being nice like that, it's such a positive, it seems like something so small, but it is such a significant and positive impact on people. And I don't think enough people actually realize that. Like, I don't think people really take into consideration just how much those little things mean, either to, like, other people, or, like, I don't know. It really does have such a big impact. And I think if people, like, did those little things more, if they considered those little things more, things would be so much better. I got all, like, serious talk, my bad, but, like, I don't know. Feels kind of appropriate. I mean, I guess not. I'm drawing a guy who's in the hospital, but you know. Somebody help him with his bills or something, I don't... Hospital. Princely, what are you doing, buddy? No, hey, stop! No, you can't have that! Unhand my desk. Goob. You're so silly. Like, you wanna say hi to my little angel friend? Look at him. I don't know what his name is, but you can say hi. No, look, him. Him, right here. Okay, are you gonna just ask for attention? Whatever. What if the angel wanted to give you attention? I feel like this is too light. Wrong, I feel like it's not quite white enough. Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. No, that's too. Whoa. There we go. That's better, I think. I'm gonna shortcut this really quick just to make it a bit lighter like that. You can make like little dots. I actually don't know what a hospital gown looks like off the top of my head, because I haven't gone to the hospital in a billion years. When was the last time I went to the hospital? I guess it was earlier this year, technically. Not for me, though. I don't know that necessarily counts. I guess it technically counts, but... I really don't have to put this much effort and detail into this, but you know what? It's too late now. I've already committed. See, I just realized I'm doing this all on the same layer, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But you know what is a big deal is the fact that I just locked myself into having to dot this entire gown. Why would I do this to myself? Alas, it's fine. That is too close. Maybe wait, hold on. I don't know if it feels appropriate to do this. Once I finish coloring both these characters, that's when I'm going to end stream. Oh. Something's happening out there. Uh-huh. Some kind of ruckus. Okay, I think that's good. It's what? And zoom in a little bit. As soon as I reveal who this is, you might know. You might know, but I don't know. What do you think? What eye color do you think? I'm kind of thinking it's either gonna be brown, blue, or green. Maybe gray? Thank you for this, Cal. This is beautiful. It's awesome. Gren. True. Alright. It's very interesting. Hashtag concerning a little bit. I'll make him... What kind of green we thinking? Like a... Want to keep them like sage green or... Oh my god, the low quality version of the song. Or maybe a dark green, or maybe a light green, or maybe... something in between. And I guess I'll figure it out. Let's see... Ah, okay. Let me snatch this bad boy. Low key, kind of reminds me a bit of Grayson in design. If you don't remember who Grayson is, give me 1 second. Grayson is... Grayson. Him. The goob. The silly. My god, he looks so tired. Poor guy. There are some very key differences though. He kind of looks like a fusion between... Wonderful, my brain left me. I think this holds a lot of meaning if I do this. There we go. Save this really quick. You know what? I just realized something very important. I'm gonna need to move her really quick. However, okay, first of all, he was in... I just realized that I did not... Who was the other character I just drew? It was... it was up here. Phoenix. I did not put my signature over it, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Then I can hide these two again. And excuse me. Yeah, I had to like think through. I was like, wait a minute, where was I? What universe am I in? And I like remembered. I was like, oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull up a character reference, and that's gonna spoiler who this is. But it's okay. I guess. Snatched. I have to snatch because they're siblings. Could I keep it similar? I'll change it up a little bit. Make her a little darker, I think. I don't want to show her actual reference, because if I do, then... Actually. Maybe if I just, like, show it for the briefest of moments, I'll be okay. They'll never even know. Okay. Oh my god, her hair color is so similar to this canvas. I have to constantly change the canvas color in order to fit my needs. Is that actually what her hair color is? Like, legit. That's crazy. It's so light. It's just, like, way darker in comparison. Yeah, he's got darker hair. She has darker skin, he has darker hair. Good for them, I guess. Trade-off. I don't know how siblings work. I sure hope I do. I have two. And, like, several online siblings. At least 2 online siblings. Actually, at least 3. What am I talking about? Maybe this hair just looks particularly... I don't know, maybe this hair just doesn't look quite as it actually is because of the canvas color. Perhaps? Because it looks very pale in comparison to the canvas color. But actually it looks fine in the sprite. I am, for some reason, thinking very hard about V for Vendetta. Apparently that video changed my brain. Krim and I are gonna watch it tomorrow. Probably. Unless he changes plans. Or I ruin everything by not sleeping at a normal time, which I'm not gonna sleep at a normal time, but more normal than I have been. Hashtag not what I meant to do. Frick, actually. Hand over thy shirt color. Whoa. Honestly, this was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to work on these characters. One of the problems that I have is when I do these doodles is that I'm like, what if I like don't have an idea? I guess I don't want to like draw them boring or anything. Alas, I think it's okay to not have great ideas all the time. No one can. Except maybe Markiplier. I couldn't think of anybody else I know that's creative. Off the top of my head, like I don't know, my brain was just like, goodbye. Only Markiplier. I mean, I don't always get an idea because I've spun my wheel so many times, been like, I don't think I can draw this character, and then I don't. So it's only sometimes where I get an idea. But it takes some thinking. And some it takes, of course it's gonna take consideration of the character because like, you can't characterize a character if you don't know the character, so obviously, but what do I think? Silver or gold? I think I'm feeling gold. Okay. I'm sorry, YouTube. Forgive me for what I'm about to do. Sorry, but this channel is not kid-friendly. This channel is spooky and scary. Let's see. I think I want to... Hold on. The tomato juice, yes. The tomato juice. I'm also gonna make this one darker. Maybe not with that big of a... Maybe like one... I caught the edge of that letter. And that one. Do I want to do it red or do I... Wait. Hold up. Excuse me. I think probably that. Word! I think this is 10. Wow, okay. Well, the fruits of my labor is 4 doodles during a, like, 4-hour stream. We've got Telemachus, we've got Phoenix, and then we have Mark Bloom and Donna Ward. I think that's still pretty good work, and I had a good time. So I think it was pretty productive, actually. It doesn't feel like it because there's only 4, but 4 is actually a lot. Okay. Yes, indeed. Okay, I accidentally trapped my cord. Alright. I am going to go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead. Whatever that means. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Spelt? I think I need a break. I can't even think. I can't even speak English correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream now. Thank you to those who stopped by and watched. Thank you for anybody who was in chat and was talking. Thank you, Sal, for drawing both Phoenix and Lauren. That was amazing. I'm going to make that Lauren art my icon. And I will be trying to stream every weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And that's it. Goodbye.